Hello students, welcome you all. So today we are going to discuss exercise 4.4 of your book page 91, simple equation. So without getting delay, let's start. Set up equations and solve them to find the unknown numbers in the following cases. Well, so we have to set up the equation and also find the unknown number. Let's start. Add 4 to 8 times a number, you get 80. Again you read, add 4, that means you have to add 4 to 8 times a number, that means 8 into something, a number we don't know what, maybe x, you get 60. This is what we want. So we'll do it in a systematic manner. So first, we don't know the number. Add 8 to add 4 to 8 times a number. We don't know who is this number. So let's assume the required number be x. First we will assume required number be x. Now what we have to do? 8 times of number. 8 times of the number is equal to 8x. Add 4 to 8 to it. So then we will get 60. So therefore 8x plus 4 add 4 equal to 60. So this will be our equation. 8x plus 4 equal to 60. Now we will move. We have make this equation. We have established the equation. Now we will move to the solving process. So first you know what we will do. 8x plus 4 equal to 60. So first thing we will transpose 4 to RHS. So transposing 4 to RHS, it becomes minus 4. So 8x equal to 60 minus 4. So 8x equal to 60 minus 4 is your 56. Now again there is 8x, again we will divide 8 on both sides. So it will be 8x by 8 equal to 56 by 8. So or you can write or 8 cancels, x will be equal to 56 by 8 equal to 7. So x equal to 7. So who is the number? The number is 7. Okay, in this way you will solve it. Now again we'll move to B. 1/4 of a number minus 4 gives 3. Okay, 1/5 of a number minus 4 gives 3. So let the number or required number be x. Let the required number be x. 1/5 of the number, so 1/5 of the number equal to 1 by 5x. Okay, minus 4, so again 1 by 5x minus 4 gives 3 equal to 3. So this is our equation. Now we will transpose minus 4 to RHS by transposing minus 4 to RHS, it becomes plus 4. So 1 by 5x equal to 3 plus 4. So or you can write or 1 by 5x equal to 4 plus 3 is 7. Now what we will do? We can divide 5 on both sides. Now divide 5 on both sides. So 1 by 5, oh sorry, we don't have to divide. multiply, sorry, because 5 is divided here. If we multiply 5, then only the 5 will be cancelled. So multiply 5 on both sides, 1 by 5 x into 5 equal to 7 into 5. Now 5 cancels, or x will be equal to 7 into 5 is your 35. Okay, here it will be multiply, not divide. So this is your answer. In this way we will solve it. Now we'll move to another question. If I take 3/4 of a number and add through 3 to it, I get 21. Okay, there are lots of questions like this. So I will just establish the equation. You solve it by yourself. If I take 3/4 of a number, say let the number be x. 3/4 of the number, so 3/4 of the number is saying 3 by 4x. If I take 3/4 of number and add 3 to it, plus 3, add 3 means plus 3, I get 21, equal to 21 you can write. Okay, now we will solve it. You know the solution process. You transpose 3 to RHS by transposing 3 to RHS, it becomes 3 by 4x equal to 21 minus, it becomes minus 3 na, minus 3. So or you can write, or 3 by 4x equal to 21 minus 3 is 18. Now what we can do, here you can, this divided by 4 is there. If we multiply 4 here, then this 4 will be cancelled. Now again multiply 4 on both sides. So 3 by 4x into 4 equal to 18 into 4. Now 4 cancels, or you can write 3x equal to 72 it is. Now again here we will write, so again 3x equal to 72. Here if we divide 3 on both sides, then 3 will be cancelled. Divide, you can write divide 3 on both side. So 3x by 3 equal to 72 by 3. Now 3 cancels, or x will be equal to 72 by 3 here is 3 2 is 6, 3 for 24. So x equal to 24 is your answer. Okay, in this way we will solve this. Now we will move to another question. See then D. When I subtracted 10 from twice a number, the result was 15. Okay, I'll just establish the equation here, then you will solve by yourself. When I subtracted, let the number be x. I subtracted 11 from twice a number. Okay, let's assume the required number is x. Here we will written twice of the number, twice of a number it will be 2x. We have subtracted 11 from twice a number, so 2x minus 11. The result was 15, so 2x minus 11 equal to 15. This becomes your equation. 2x minus 11 equal to 15 is your equation. Now you know the process of solving. Okay, I am not doing it, you try it by yourself. Okay, now again we will move to another question. Munna subtracted thrice a number. Read it again. Munna subtracts thrice the number of notebooks he has from 50. Okay, he finds the result to be 8. So what will assume? We will assume the number of notebook Munna has. So let number of notebook be x. Now what is happening? Muna is subtracting thrice the number of notebook. So 3 times x is 3x. So Muna has subtracted what? 3 times the number of notebooks he has from 50. So again from 50 we have subtracted this 3x. The result to be 8. So result will be 8. That means 50 minus 3x equal to 8. This is our equation. Now we can solve this equation easily. Here by first what we will do, we will transpose this 50 to RHS. By transposing 50 from LHS to RHS, it becomes minus 50. Now what will happen? What will remain here? Minus 3x. Minus 3x equal to this 8. Here plus 50 will be minus 50. So 8 minus 50. Okay. Now again minus 3 equal to 8 minus 50. 8 minus 50 is equal to minus 42. Now 3x minus 3x equal to minus 40. Okay, 42 minus 3x equal to minus 42. Now what we can do? We can divide this minus 3 on both sides. Okay, now divide minus 3 on both side. So minus 3x divided by minus 3 equal to minus 42 divided by minus 3. Now minus 3 minus cancels, implies or so, or you can write x equal to minus 42 by 3 is minus minus cancels, it will be 14. So x is equal to 14. Now again, okay, f Ebenhal. Okay, Ebenhal thinks of a number. So Ebenhal is a student, I suppose. Yes, is a person. She thinks of a number. If she adds, so we don't know what is the number. Let the number be x. Let the required number be x. Okay, she adds 19 to it. Okay, that means let the number x. Let the number be x. Now she adds 13 to it. That means x plus 13 has been happened. Okay, it's 19. Sorry, she adds 19 to it. She adds 19 to it and divide this sum by 15. Sorry, 5. Now we will then divide this sum by 5 like this. Divide. She will get 8 means equal to 8. So this is our equation. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to move to the solution part. First you can see x plus 19 has been divided by 5. So first thing we will multiply both side by 5. So multiply both side by 5. So what will happen? X plus 19 divided by 5 into 5 equals 8 into 5. Now 5 cancels, x plus 19, or you can write or x plus 19 equal to 8 5 ja 40. Now you know what to do. You have to transpose this plus 19 to RHS. Now by transposing 19 to RHS, we get what we will get? X equal to 40 minus 19, which is equal to 40 minus 19 will be 21. So we find the value of x as 21. In this way we will solve. Now again G, will move to another question. G, Anwar thinks of a number. Okay, again a number is there. Anwar, a person, he is thinking of a number. So let the number be x. Let the required number equal to x. He takes away 7 from 5 by 2 of the number. So 5 by 2 of the number equal to 5 by 2x, and she is taking away 7 from this. The result is 23. So again 5 by 2x minus 7 equal to 23. Now this is your equation. What we have to do now? First thing, we will transpose this minus 7 to RHS. First, by transposing minus 7 to RHS, it becomes plus 7, or x by 2, sorry, 5 by 2x. 5 by 2x equals 23 plus 7, or 5 by 2x equals 23 plus 7 is equal to your 30. Okay, now what we can do? We can multiply 2 on both sides. Here again we will write multiply 2 on both sides. What will happen? 5 by 2 in 2x into 2 equal to 30 into 2. Now 2 cancel, implies 5x equal to 32 into 2, 60. Again divide 5 on बोथ साइड. 5 डिवाइड करेंगे बोथ साइड पे, कहाँ लिखेंगे? यहाँ पे लिखते हैं 5x equal to 60 is there. So after dividing 5 on both side, it will become, or 5x by 5 equal to 60 by 5. Now 5 cancels, or x will be equal to 60 by 5 is your 15. So you got a value of x. X is 15, so the required number is 15. Well, again let's see what is the next question after G. Okay, question number 2. Okay, let's see question number 2. What is saying question number 2? The teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. The highest score is 87. So we don't know what is the lowest score. Okay, so again let's read the question. She is asking you what is the lowest score. Again read the question. The teacher tells the class that the highest mark obtained, we know highest mark 87. Highest mark is obtained by a student in her class is 2 times the lowest mark. So let's assume the lowest mark be x. Let's assume lowest mark be x plus 7. 2 times the lowest mark plus 7. So then 2 times the lowest mark will be 2 times or twice the lowest mark equal to 2x. Nah? So as per the question now, if we will add 7 to this, so as per question, 2x plus 7 equal to 87, which is the highest mark. Now we got the equation. Okay, so 2x plus 7 equal to 87 is our equation. We got up to this part. Now from here we have to solve the equation. So you can see, first of all we will transpose plus 7 to RHS. So we will start from here. First transpose plus 7 to RHS, then it will become what? Minus 7. So The equation was 2x plus 7. Now 2x equal to plus 7 is transposed to RHS. 87 minus 7, or 2x equal to 87 minus 7 is your 80. Now we will divide 2 on both sides. Now divide 2 on both sides. So 2x by 2 is equal to 80 by 2, or 2x by 2 is your x equal to 80 by 2 is your 40. So who was x? Who was x? Let's assume the lowest mark was x. So x is the lowest mark and that is 40. Okay. So lowest mark of the class is 40 mark. In this way we will try to solve that question. Now again we will move to another question. Question number 2. Okay, again easy question, very easy question. So in an isosceles triangle, you know what is an isosceles triangle? If you remember isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal. Let these two sides be equal. Okay, the base angle are equal. Yes. So the the angles opposite to the equal sides are also equal. You know that. That means the base angle, these two angles are equal. The vertex angle is 40 degree. This angle is 40 degree. What are the base angles of the triangle? So we have to find these base angles, and both the angles are equal. So okay, so you know that sum of the three angle, one angle, two angle, three angle. So three angle of a triangle is what? 180 degree. Sum of the three angle. Nah. So we will assume that the base angle here be okay. So base angle be B. If this angle is B, this angle also be B. And this angle you know is what? 40 degree. So let the base angle be B. Let the base angle be B. Okay. So you can write 40 plus B, this B plus this B plus B is equal to 180 degree. Why? You can write sum of all interior angle of a triangle. You know the sum of interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Or you can write 40 plus B here, 2B is equal to 180. Now by transposing 40 to RHS, it will be minus 40. So 2B will be equal to, this 2B will be equal to 180, 180 minus 40, or 2B equal to 180 minus 40 is 140. Now divide 2 on both sides. Divide 2 on both side. It will be 2B by 2 equals to 140 by 2. Now 2 cancels, or B equal to 140 by 2 is your 70 degree. So what is the base angle? One of the base angle is 70 degree. So this angle will also be 70 degree. Now you can see 70 plus 70 plus 40 is equal to 180 degree. Hence solved. Now we will move another question. B के बाद कौन है? C. Okay, let's see. Sachin scored thrice as many runs as Rahul. Okay, Sachin and Rahul, you know, they have now retired and they are one of the greatest player of Indian cricket. Okay, Sachin scored twice as many as Rahul. Okay, together their runs fell too short of a double century. How many runs runs did each one score? Okay, very nice question. Read it again. Sachin scored, we don't know how much, but see he has scored twice as many as Rahul. So let Rahul scored X run Okay, so Sachin has scored twice as many as Rahul. So Sachin scored equal to 2x, 2 times of x. Okay, together their runs fell too short of a double century. So together means Sachin, Rahul plus Sachin. So x plus 2x is equal to 2 short of a double century. Double century means 200. 1 century. Century means what? Century means equal to 100. Okay. So double century means 200. 200 minus 2 short minus 2. So this is our equation. Now simplify the equation, or x plus 2x is your 3x equal to 200 minus 2 is 198. Now divide 3 on both side. Now 3x by 3 equals to 198 divided by 3. Now 3 cancels. Here it will be 3 6 18, 3 6 18. Okay, 66. So or x equal to 66. So this is our answer. X equal to 66. Now our problem is not solved. How many runs did each one score? Let Rahul has scored x. That means x equal to 66. So Rahul equal to 66. Rahul scored equal to 66. Sachin score was 2x. Sachin scored equal to 66 into 2 equal to what? 132. So these are the runs scored by Rahul and Sachin. Okay, so our problem is solved now. We'll move to the next part. Next question is question number 3. Okay, let's solve. Solve the following. Irfan says that he has 7 marbles more than. Okay, Irfan is saying he has 7 marbles more. Okay, then 5 times the marble Parmit has. So whatever Parmit has, he has 5 times the marble Parmit has and 7 more plus 7. Okay, let's see. Then Irfan has 37 marble. Okay, it is also given that Irfan has 37 marble. How many marbles does Parmit has? Okay, so what we will assume? Let Parmit has m marbles. How many marbles? M number of marbles. So Irfan, again read the question. Irfan says he has 7 marble more than 5 times Parmit has. So 5 times m. So 5 times m equal to what? 5m. And here Irfan has equal to kate? How much? Is your 37. Okay. Irfan has 37 marbles. Well, now you see. Again read the question. Irfan has 7 marbles more than 5 times marble Parmit has. Now we have 5 marble Parmit has equal to m. 5 times of the marble equal to 5m. 7 more marble it is saying. So 5m plus 7 is equal to number of marble Irfan has. So as per the question. So as per the question, 5m plus 7 equal to 37. So this is your equation. Now we will move to the solution part. You know how to solve. We have solved several number of questions. Now you solve it by yourself. Okay. I will just say first transpose plus 7 to here. Then after that you divide 5 on both sides. Okay. Now we will move to the next part. Try it by yourself. The answer will be 6 marble. Now we will solve this one. Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. Very nice. Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Okay. So what is Lakshmi's age? Let Lakshmi's age here equal to, say, suppose y. Okay. Now again he is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. So 3 times y equal to 3y. Now 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. 3 times Lakshmi's age is 3y. Here Lakshmi's father is uh, 4 years older than 3y. That means 3y plus 4 years, 3y plus 4 is older. That means 3y plus 4 will be equal to 49, which is equal to age of Lakshmi's father. So this is our equation now. 3y plus 4 equal to 49. Now we will solve it. First, transpose plus 4 to RHS, and it will be minus 4. Okay na? So, or you can write, or 3y will be equal to 49 minus 4, or 3y will be equal to 49 minus 4 is 45. Then divide 3 on both sides of the equation. Now 3y by 5 by 3 equal to 45 by 3. Now you cancel 3, here you cancel, then it will be 15. You can write, so y is equal to 15. And who is y? Lakshmi's age we have assumed as y, so we got y as 15. So Lakshmi's age is 15. Okay. Then is there any other question left? Okay, this one. Okay, let's start. People of Sundargram, okay, Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. So, students, are you planting trees? You should plant trees. Okay. We also have planted some 500 trees in your school. Okay. So when you come to school, you can see lots of tree has been planted already. I will advise you to plant tree at your home. Okay. Well, so people of Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. Now some of the trees were fruit trees and some trees were fruit trees. Well, the number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. Okay, very nice. So people are planting trees. Some trees are fruit tree, and some are non-fruit tree. Okay, the number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. Okay. What was the number of fruit trees planted if the number of non-fruit trees was 77? So non-fruit trees is given 77. Very nice. So what is asking? What was the number of fruit trees? This is what we need. Again read the question then. The number of non-fruit trees was 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. So let the number of fruit tree be, say suppose f fruit for f per fruit. Now again you come to question, non-fruit tree was 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. So 3 times f is equal to 3f. How much more? Non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times. So as per question, 3f plus 2 is equal to here 77, which is the number of non-fruit tree. Now 3a plus 2 equal to 77. This is your equation. Now we'll move to the solution. First we will transpose 2 by transposing plus 2 to RHS, it becomes minus 2. So or 3f, okay, I have written small f, 3f equals to 77 minus 2, or 3f equal to 77 minus 2 is 75. Here we will write it. Now 3f equal to 75. So what we will do now? Divide 3 on both side. Now 3f by 3 is equal to 75 by 3. Now 3 cancels, or f equal to 75, 3 is 25. So who was f? Fruit tree. Let the number of fruit tree be f. We have written. So here find the number of fruit tree f, that is f equal to 25. Okay. So this is your solution. Okay. This is done. Okay, the last. Okay. This is a very nice question. Let's read it. I am a number. Okay. So it's a riddle actually. It's a very nice riddle. I am a number. Okay. Tell my identity. You have to tell my identity. Take me 7 times over. Take me 7 times over and add 50. So we don't know who is the number. Let the number. Let the number be x. Now tell my identity. Identity is x. You have to find the hidden identity inside x. Okay. Take me 7 times over. That means 7 times of x. 7 times x equal to what? 7x. Add a 50. Then add 50. So it becomes 7x plus 50. Then to reach a triple century, you still need 40. Okay. So triple century, what do you mean by this word triple century? Triple century means 300. Okay. So to reach 300, you need still 40. You need 40 more. So 7x plus 50 was there. You still need 40. That means still you have to add 40 to reach triple century. Okay, like this. So now we have got the equation. Just simplify it. Or 7x 50 plus 40, it will be 90. 7x plus 90 equal to 300. Now it is a simplified equation. What we have to do now? We have to transpose 90 to RHS. Now transposing USING to transposing 90 to RHS, it becomes minus 90. So 7x equal to 300 minus 90, which is equal to 210. Now if 7x equal to 10, here we will do it. Now divide 7 on both side. What will happen? 7x by 7 equals to 210 by 7. 7 cancels, or x equal to here 30. X equal to 30. So who am I? I am a number. Tell my identity. You find the identity. The identity is 30. So x equal to 30. So here is your solution. You please complete the exercise, and by the end of the fortnight, around 31st, we will have a test. Okay, so get prepared for the test. Okay, thank you.